Hello grade 3 students! This is our science exam review worksheet solution video. In this worksheet, I will be reading the questions, answering them, and explaining the answers. Let me start with question number 1. Give the names of the organs shown in the figures. We have 4 different figures with 5 different names. Figure A shows a group of bones found in your chest. This organ protects your lungs and heart. This is the ribcage. What about the second picture? Figure B shows 2 different organs, but they are asking us about the organ pointed with an arrow, with the red arrow. This is the small intestine. What is another organ shown in this figure? This one, the large one, this is the large intestine. But they didn't ask us to give its name. But you know now that this is the large intestine, and this one in the center, this is the small intestine. Figure C shows the brain. Figure D, this is our heart. This is the human heart. So we did not use the word stomach, since the stomach isn't shown in any of the figures. In part B, we have to indicate the body system that each of the organs shown in the figures belongs to. Figure A, that shows the ribcage, belongs to one of these 4 body systems. As I mentioned, the ribcage is made of bones. Our bones build our skeletal system. So, the ribcage is a part of the skeletal system. Figure B, which is the small intestine, is a part of the digestive system. The small intestine is actually the main part of the digestive system. Figure C, that shows the brain. The brain is a part of the central nervous system. What about the heart? The heart's job is to push the blood so the blood can visit all of your parts and provide them with oxygen and nutrients. The heart isn't a part of any of these 4 body systems. The heart is a part of the circulatory system. You shouldn't match the heart to any of these 4 body systems, okay? The cardiac muscle helps the heart work, but the heart doesn't belong to the muscular system. The heart belongs to the circulatory system. I can add this information right here. The heart belongs to the circulatory system. Question number 2, I will read the text. The stomach plays an important part in the digestion of food. It's filled with powerful juices that break down the food into smaller pieces. The main job for the small intestine is to absorb nutrients and minerals from food. Food absorption takes place here, making it our main digestion location. In the large intestine, water is absorbed, which causes the leftovers to harden. The large intestine is the final destination for your food before it leaves your body as waste. What's the correct answer in each of the following points? The body system responsible for digestion of food is the digestive system, the muscular system, or the skeletal system. Which body system is responsible of digestion, of turning food into nutrients? It's the digestive system, that's right. The muscular system's job is to help us move. The skeletal system's job is to support and protect the body. The digestive system's job is to make digestion of food. What's digestion? What do we mean by digestion? Is it the process of breaking down food into smaller substances? Or we turn nutrients into food? This is for sure is incorrect, since food turns into nutrients and not the opposite. Okay? Food turns into nutrients and not the opposite. Saying that nutrients turns into food is wrong. The process of providing the human organs with oxygen and nutrients, this is wrong. This is the job of the blood. The blood distributes oxygen and nutrients to the body parts. So the correct answer is the first one. Digestion is when food turns into nutrients. This means that we are breaking down food into smaller pieces. The main digestion location, the most important part of the digestive system, is the small intestine. Here, nutrients are ready to go to the bloodstream. Final destination for the food before it leaves the body is the large intestine. The large intestine is the last part of the digestive system. Annotate the digestive system's diagram. This is A, B, C, and D. A is the mouth. Digestion starts in the mouth. Then food passes to the food pipe, which is the esophagus. Then from the esophagus to this organ that looks like a pocket. This organ that adds juices to food and turns them into a thick liquid. This is the stomach. D is pointing to the last part of the digestive system. This is the small intestine. The digestive system is made of 5 parts. They did not ask us to name this part. This is the small intestine, and I will call it M. I will use the letter M for the small intestine. You don't need to do that, but I will need this letter in the next question. So M is the small intestine. Okay, so sorry, D is the large intestine, M is the small intestine. Complete with the letter of the organ that corresponds. Which part, is it A, B, C, M, or D, is filled with juices that break down food into smaller pieces? Let me use the text. It's filled with powerful juices that break down food into smaller pieces. Here we were talking about the stomach. The stomach refers to letter C. So it's the letter C that should be written in this box. It absorbs nutrients from food. Which part of the digestive system absorbs nutrients from food? Absorb nutrients from food. We were talking about the small intestine. The small intestine, I use the letter M for the small intestine. In this organ, water is absorbed from food. I will also use the text. Water is absorbed. Where is this happening? This is happening in the large intestine. Large intestine is letter D. D. This organ gets rid of the waste products left over. It throws the waste to the outside. This is for sure the last part of the digestive system, which is the large intestine. Question number 3. The biceps and the triceps are the major muscles of the upper arm. Both muscles take origin from the humerus. They are connected to the humerus, which is a long bone of the upper limb. It extends from the shoulder to the elbow. Annotate the diagram using the words from the box. Let me start with this. This is a bone. Biceps, triceps, humerus. Humerus is the only bone's name found. So this is the humerus, this is the bone. We still have biceps and triceps. Biceps is the muscle of the upper arm found in front. Triceps is the one found in the back of the upper arm. Determine if the biceps is a skeletal muscle or a smooth muscle. The biceps is connected to your bone. Bones connected to muscles connected to your bones are called skeletal muscles. Let's try to move the muscles of our upper arm. We can control their movements. They are voluntary. So the biceps is a skeletal muscle since it is connected to a bone and it is a voluntary muscle. We can control its movement. We can stop its movement or move it. It's up to us. Which type of bones is the humerus? The humerus is a long bone. So it's a long bone. True or false? The biceps is connected to the humerus by ligament. The biceps is a muscle. The humerus is a bone. This is wrong. Muscles are connected to the bones by tendons. Tendons connect muscles to bones. The biceps is connected to the triceps by tendon. This is wrong. The biceps is connected to the bone by a tendon. I just said it. Muscle are connected to bones by tendons. Muscles are hard because they contain calcium. This is also wrong, since bones are hard because they contain calcium. Last question, I'll do it quickly. The statements, we should put them in order. Okay, first of all, the nerve sends a message to the brain. The brain analyzes the message, explains the message. It sends a message to the muscles, and the muscles contract. Central nervous system is made of the brain and spinal cord